and good morning once again. आज inshallah program है to visit the Hagia Sophia Masjid and also the Blue Mosque Masjid as well, and wander around that kind of area. Bit of a light day, and then also have a little gander in the Grand Bazaar. Bazaar है inshallah फिर आने काफी बड़ा बाजार है. So let's see how we go. Hopefully we don't get lost in there. And that's the plan. I'm keeping it high for a reason, because I know for a fact if I show my mum or she sees what mess is behind here, she'll be like, room's half car. So we'll keep it this level and above. Okay, let's not even try. Let's not even try. But anyway, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Assalamu alaikum. So as we said, पहले कोई lunch time ना program है, कोई dinner का lunch. I believe we're going to a place called Seven Hills. तो फिर इंशाल्लाह मस्जिद निया ज़ियारत करसा, ज़ोर नमाज़ भी थे परसों, read Fatiha at some of the resting places of the Great Sultans, and then maybe head over to the Grand Bazaar afterwards. And that's the plan for today. So we're going up to this restaurant at the top there called Seven Hills. Uthe na program bansi inshallah. We are on restaurant on the Seven Hills. We've sat on one of the lower floor instead of going to the rooftop because it's absolutely roasting up there. And I'm going to enjoy my meal ramen. That's my main thing. So it's really windy up here, but we've ordered veal steaks. So we've got this here. I've got my chips, rice, some sauces, grilled veg, my drink. Shazib's gone with I think like a chicken steak thing here. My son's having the same as well. What a beautiful place we are in. I've just started tucking into my steak. Very lovely. And as you can see, the Hagia Sophia is in the background over there, and the Bosphorus is on the right hand side. Subhanallah, what a view. Imagine the history that's been through here. Imagine the people that have lived here, the stories and the tales that have been told. Wow. Over in the distance, see the masjid. I'll get focus on it. So I went to a couple of days ago. Hagia Sophia Masjid. This once used to be a church or a palace, something like that. And when Sultan Fatima took control of it, he turned into a masjid. And then during the Turkish Republic period, this was converted back into a museum. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, the President of Turkey reverted it back into a masjid. Subhanallah, may Allah be pleased with him and elevate his rank on the day of Qiyamah. Wow, look at the place, man. Imagine that Muslims were not allowed to pray here for a good number of years when this was a republic, from the early 20th century into the early 21st century, and now we're back. As a masjid, this is a beautiful, what an experience.
الحمد لله الذي وهب لي على الكبر إسماعيل وإسحاق إن ربي لسميع.
Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope you're all well and we can hear me safely inside the masjid today. I'm going to give you a little bit of history about what this masjid is about. It was built nearly 2000 years ago or 1500 years ago by the Byzantines, and as part of it, it was their church for nearly 1000 years. Sultan Fatih Mehmed came, conquered the land of Constantinople, and then converted this church into a masjid, where it remained like that for another 400 years. Until then, when Turkey became an independent country and separated from the Ottoman Empire and it dissolved, this was then unfortunately converted into a museum. Only for that, recently, in the last 4 or 5 years, the president once again said that this belonged to Sultan Mehmed and it was under his waqf, so we're going to convert it back into a masjid. It's a beautiful masjid where the names of the great people in Islam are also here as well. I'll start by showing you the names. Allah, up in the top right there. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You got Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. You've got Umar Farooq on the top right, up there, on that side. You've got Osman Ghani on that side there. Hazrat Ali. And then the grandsons of the Prophet, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein, the names are up there as well. Beautiful to have the names of the Prophet, the Ahlul Bayt and the Sahaba of his four friends, the four Amirul Mu'mineen of the Ummah. Wuzu agar kisa ki banana hai when they come in as well. The fountain still works from their time. Wow. Look at how nice it is. Subhanallah. So we are in the Hagia Sophia compound. As you can see behind me, we've got the masjid up there. This masjid at one point was the oldest building in the world. And what a sight it must have been when Sultan Fatih Mehmed finally conquered this. And obviously the sight they would have seen when the beautiful army came to these lands. Subhanallah, we've established it back as a masjid, so that's a great sign again. And behind me you can see the water fountain on the other side as well. And then we're going to be heading to the Blue Mosque in a bit on that side too. So if you have a look down there, we'll follow that path down, and inshallah, if you come this way a bit, you'll see the Blue Mosque in sight down that side as well. So you can see the fountain on over there, the beautiful park. Wow, it's so hot here, and look at all these flowers. It's still beautiful. All the grass is green. You know, and normally in this weather you would have thought it would have all been dried out. Clearly they must be putting some proper thought and care into looking after this. So this here is a monument or tile area of who's actually buried here, and it tells you a bit of information about this tomb itself that we've just visited. Children, families, late 16th, early 17th century. And then I believe this itself, it looks like a map of where all the families are buried and the sultans in order across the whole of Istanbul. Subhanallah. So we've come now to visit the Blue Mosque, and this was built by Badshah Ahmed I, I believe.
and it follows a design similar to the Hagia Sophia, and that was the inspiration for pretty much all the masjids in Istanbul. As you see, some renovation works going on, and then we'll go inside. Inside the Blue Mosque, which is the Sultan Ahmed Masjid. The reason why this is an important piece of history, because as we mentioned before, the Hagia Sophia is a masjid that was in replacement of the church, and that's what that was. So it was originally built for Church of Christians, and the Muslims took control of it, and that's what it remade it as. Sultan Ahmed built this purposefully as a masjid from the initial get-go. So this was a display of strength from the Ottomans that was then going to be opposing the Hagia Sophia. So as you can see, the beautiful architecture inside of it. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with those involved in the creation of this masjid and everybody that's been blessed to come here. So the police vehicle here, what a whip, man. It's a Bentley, bro. These mans have got a Bentley Continental out here for a police whip. Wow. This is the respected resting place of Sultan Abdul Hamid and Sultan Mahmud and Sultan Abdul Aziz inside here. Unfortunately, there's no way in as it's been closed off. I don't know the reason as to why they have done this. But this is their resting place. I think the name of this masjid is called Nusrmani. We're off to the Grand Bazaar. Raj Leon. इंशाल्लाह बाजार है जी यहाँ पहुँच भी जासा उस तरफ कोई बुन पासा है अंदर all indoor market area basically टुने जासा. This is one of the entrances to the Grand Bazaar, so we'll go inside. Azara free thuriye chune inshallah. Sağa sola gidiyoruz. Dakine क्या क्यों जो ना है अंदर. Ne? We'll go see. We'll get a little security check. And these are first impressions. Fakes 1, fakes 2, fakes 3, fakes 4, fakes 5, fake 6, fake 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Genuinely, I think they should name this Chor Bazaar, Fake Bazaar, because there's like literally some gold shops and most of it is just fakes. That's about it really. So now we're having a bit of wonder. You can see the tea sets and stuff as well. Letan Jagana Nagge, dry fruits over that side. To be fair, one of the things I'm looking for is chess set. I've seen some nice shops out here, so if I can find one in the market, well, something decent, one of these like handcrafted ones, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Got all the shisha pipes, different designs. Oh, more fakes. You got rug shops, some cafes, usual sweet shops and stuff like that as well.
So, do you know that song?
Dry fruits.
Walk around by yourself.
Now it looks like some of the proper like stuff in the market. As soon as you enter, it's just an eyesore, I'll be honest with you. Oh, right, okay, no. I spoke too soon. Back to the fake goods. Looks like we're in some old antiques area. Chandina stuff. Artwork. All this kind of stuff, tasbees and things like that. Now we've come to a Turkish delight shop and look at all these flavors. Wow.
मिर्चां मसाले शहद लग्या हुआ है बादाम पिस्ते चॉकलेटां saffron dry fruits and all these different teas. Saffron tea, eucalyptus, Ottoman tea, ginger, sultan, lemon, honey, mango, strawberry. Out here they've got a fresh, choose your fruits.
150.
Tiki,
Ice, 100.
apple, got strushers.
Can I get no, I've got water. Water.